I am live, am I? Well, I don't know where my background has gone. But now I'm here with a green screen. Fine. Now you are allowed to comment. There's a comment box to the side. You can see I'm green in the green screen room. You know, I should have been in a proper green screen room. That's it. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Technology. We're getting there slowly. It's supposed to have started at 8. But hell, it all goes all ships now. Everything goes all ships. Anyway, let's get some news out the way first. We can have a quiz. I tried to sort out the arts and crafts, right? But it wasn't having any of it. I got another camera over here, as you can see. But to get that to work, technology, I will get it. I'll get there some point, but it's not going to be soon. I mean, what I was going to show you how to make, was one of these, a little clock. It's based on a CD, right, or DVD, any old thing, and you've got a load of hands. They come with the kits, right? You've got spacers and washers and things come with the kits. Then you can have a box, right, to hold the clock. It's got a cellophane face, and you can sell them. I mean, loads of people sell them. There's one that's actually working. Oh, I can't put it there, but it's actually working. It's ticking along, and it costs hardly anything to make. It costs about, I don't know, £4 or £5 to make, if that. You sell them for £10 upwards. So it's a good little business, because all you've got to have is a printer that prints these little DVD or CD covers. You can see it's ordinary DVD in the back. It's easy to send them out in the post. You can't send them out with a battery. Apparently it's against the law to send them out with a battery. And I said I don't send them out like that. I send them out in a box, right? You've got to use a big box and tape everything down so it doesn't move. Otherwise, these hands are so flimsy, they're only aluminium. They're so flimsy, they just fall apart. So you need to put them in a big huge box like this, 6x6 box, right? Tape it all up. Oh, yeah, 6x6, there we are. Tip it all up with some bubble wrap, and away you go. And you can make some tidy money with it. Now you can talk on here. Hi all, right? You can talk. You can post a comment, and I'll post it up here if you want to say anything. Okay. I should go. There we are. Technology. There's a guy in Swansea who's doing a far better job than I am at doing a bit of a show, and he's using a system called Paltalk. I think it's Paltalk. If you're going to have a look, you can download Paltalk. Brilliant software. Okay, and you can, there's like rooms, virtual rooms, and you can go into it. It's not on Facebook or anything. It's its own. There's dating sites on there. You could have a webcam really for people to see you, and you can see them. You can chat to them. They're talking about all sorts on there. Computers, technology, cars, motorcycles, virus. We want to talk about that. I'll talk about that a little bit later. We're going to have a quiz tonight, right? Because I couldn't get all this stuff ready. The overhead camera wasn't working right. I was just doing my head in. I thought I got enough stress without that. Right, let's have a little look at the news I've managed to get. Retired medics are being asked to join the NHS again, which I think is a good idea. You know, they got the skills. If they're willing to take the risks, because they got to wear PPE and all that, if they're willing to take the risks, why not join up and save people? NHS England have promised now, they've enlisted private hospitals with thousands of beds, nurses and doctors. NHS England. I hope NHS Wales follows suit, because we need just as much over here. I mean, we haven't got the same amount of cases here yet, but they are increasing really quick. I think in the UK it's a total of 5,018 cases, and that's up 1,000 from a previous day. 233 dead. Doesn't bear thinking about it, does it? But we got to get through it, you know. So shops are sharing delivery drivers on delivery vehicles. They're helping each other out to get people food. There's plenty on the shelves. Since this pandemic has started in the UK, £1 billion worth of food has been sold. So people got housefuls of food. Start eating that first now, and then go and get some more. Alright, you don't need a stockpile. The delivery chains are working fine. Alright. Dame Vera Lynn, 103, happy birthday to her. She keeps keeps smiling and singing. Alright, so she's 103. Can't believe it, can you? 103. People in China are going outside again now, which is fantastic. Let's have a look what else. Bondi Beach has been closed by the government there. Now, an interesting bit of news. The Swan Inn, Lewes in Sussex, has opened up a farm shop. Change of use from a pub to a farm shop. And they telling people, keep your distance when you're shopping in there, so you don't catch the virus from anybody else. Now then, you can tell who's been out drinking and socialising, because they're all home now. And what they're doing now, if you go down any street, you can see straight through the curtains the big TVs on the wall. Oh, look at the one I got by here. Everybody's doing it. Well, in Port Talbot they are. Look at the size on this TV. If you go down Margam, it's like 55 inch, 60 inch. Massive TVs. Look what I've got. All they're doing is advertising for when thieves come around to pinch their TVs. It's ridiculous. Close your curtains and hide what you've got, because it will come a point when people will start going around the streets nicking, because that's the mentality of some people. So hide your TVs. I got a projector bigger than anybody's TV. I can fill the room with a video if I want to. Much bigger. HD, 4K, massive. But I'm not showing anybody. I close the curtains. Dolby sound, surround, all that. It's like the picture dome from Taibach when I switch it on. Massive. It's so good, and so it projects so big I can put it on the side of the house, which we may do in the summer. You never know. We might start putting in films outside for people to watch. Keep your distance. You can park your car out front. Don't think the council would be happy with that, but probably they won't care by then. Remember them cinemas you used to see in American films? They'd have a drive-in and they'd be looking up. We never had them in the UK. Don't know why. It was a brilliant idea. Social distancing. You'd have a little clip-on thing by the door, so you could hear what they were speaking. You can do it now by Bluetooth, can you? Or Wi-Fi. You could drive in, watch a film. Bit of nookies in the back of the car. That's what we need in the UK now. Social isolation. Pay to go in and watch a film in your own car. If it rains, you're still inside. Brilliant idea. So somebody with some money now, we've got a car park. Start one. We'll all be there. Okay, let's start with a quiz. Right. I'm going to ask you 20 questions and then I give you the answers later on. Right, first question. What is the highest number used on the Sudoku puzzle? The highest number. I didn't know this. I know, but I didn't know it. What is the highest number used in the Sudoku puzzle? Question number 2. What is the term for a positive electrode? You've got a positive and a negative, haven't you? What is the positive called? Right. Question 3. Which swimming stroke is named after an insect? Which swimming stroke is named after an insect? Do you know it? Number 4. Which English queen has the same name as a type of plum? That's an hard one, isn't it? Unless you know your plums, your fruit. A lot of people know it though. How many dots are used in each letter of the Braille system? How many dots are used in each letter on the Braille system? It's a hard one again, isn't it? Easy to find out. Google it, you know. Which movie won the Oscar for the Best Actor, Director and Cinematography in 2016? Bit of a weird film this one was. I watched it, but it's a bit drawn out and a bit weird. Which movie won the Oscar for the Best Actor, Director, Cinematography in 2016? Number 7. What is a female deer called? That's an easy one. What is a female deer? There's a song in it. Question 8. What unit is used to measure horses? Is it feet and inches? Is it meters? What unit is used when you measure a horse? Number 9. Who is Reg Dwight better known as? Reg Dwight. Who the hell is that? Who's he known as? Number 10. Who provided Nick Wilde's voice in the 2016 movie of Zootopia? Who provided Nick Wilde's voice in the 2016 movie of Zootopia? Number 11. How many 10-pin bowling skittles need knocking down before a strike? How many 10-pin skittles need knocking down before a strike? Number 12. How is 77 presented in Roman numerals? 77. Didn't teach us that in course. Number 13. Who is the patron saint of music? Who's that? Elton John? He's old enough. Number 14. What are birds of a feather said to do? Not go down the pub. Pubs are closed, so they won't be doing that. Number 15. Kiss Me Kate is a musical version of what or which play in Shakespeare? Kiss Me Kate is a musical version of which play in Shakespeare? Do you know that one? Anybody? Number 16. The single Papa Don't Preach came from which Madonna album? The single Papa Don't Preach came from which Madonna album? Anybody know it? Number 17, Bet's calls are found in which part of the body? Bet's calls are found in which part of the body? Never heard of it. Bet's calls. Number 18, what is the only bird that can hover in the air and also fly backwards? We know that one, don't we? Can hover in the air and fly backwards. Which bird? What's it called? Right. You need to put these down now on the Facebook or on YouTube. List them down so we can see who the clever people are. Right. Number 19, who earned the nickname Slow Hand? Very famous. Who earned the nickname Slow Hand? Number 20, which country does opera singer Pavarotti come from? Pavarotti. Which country does he come from? That's quite easy. Okay. That's something for you all to get on with. And the answers will be coming on at 11 o'clock tonight. Right, I'll be back on at 11 and we'll give you the answers then. So you've got a bit of time now to list them all down, right? All the ones. Now tomorrow night you'll be able to go and get the answers and the questions, right? The questions of the next night and the answers from a previous night. I'll either put them up on Facebook or you'll be able to go over to thecraftscollege.com and download them from there. That's my website. Also, if you're watching this for the first time, please go over to the YouTube website, Gary's British Talk Show, and subscribe. And also, if you go over to thecraftscollege.com, there's a free download there for mums and dads on how to educate your children, right, at home. And there's loads of links. It's a free download I've provided for you. You can go over there. I'm going to update it every weekend if I can and put more stuff in there, some videos as well. You'll be able to download it all for free, and it's just going to help you out. Otherwise, you're going to go totally nuts because your kids are going to be home for at least till September. Depends how this virus goes. Might be a lot longer. So I should imagine there'd be loads of people springing up on Facebook and YouTube doing something similar to what I'm doing, providing a bit of a light-hearted show of some sort. My daughter said it's stretching it to call it a show. She's awful cheeky. She's only 11, but she's very intelligent. She's been learning a lot of stuff on the internet from the Khan Academy, which is brilliant, and that's one of the links in the file I provide. So 11 o'clock I'll be back on with the answers to the quiz, and we'll have a little bit more of a chat, perhaps a bit of a ramble. You can chat back to me, okay, and I can put it up on here what you've said. If you want to come on the show, I'll split the screen, right, so you'll be talking next door to me. I can send you a link, but I'll need to know who to send it to. So you need to comment below, and then I can easily put you on there. Right, it'll come up something like that. Right, you can have your name, everything over there, and your comment. And please keep it without any swearing if possible. Or if you don't want to comment, you can come on side of me, as long as you've got a webcam. You can have a webcam and a mic of some sort, a lapel mic or one of these big fat boys, anything, and I can put you up on the stream by the side of me. I can have 3 people, one either side, and another one, so 4 altogether. You can chat, we can discuss things, and it just passes time, doesn't it? Because otherwise it's going to be really boring. When you've watched all of Netflix, right, and I mean all of the old stuff as well. BBC's rubbish. It'll be repeat after repeat now on there. You watch, because they won't be making any more stuff because they can't socially, they socially isolated. They can't go in some big studio. Health and safety, they won't be able to do it. So they're going to just keep on regurgitating all the crap they've given us before. Only Fools and Horses and all the rest of it. It's okay for a while, but you get sick of it, don't you? At least this is fresh, what I'm saying. You can come and join me. We can chat about your hobbies. You can chat about your life, your work, your stresses. We can have a quiz on here. I've given you some questions. If you're not sure of the questions, after the video it'll stay on YouTube or stay on Facebook, and you can have a look through. 11 o'clock I'll come back out with the answers, and then let's pick somebody who's won. And what are you going to get? Will you get a toilet roll, or maybe a couple of sheets of the toilet roll? You've got to laugh. We're in desperate times, aren't we? Might even send you one of these clocks, but I'd be posting through the door and legging it, okay? Because you may have the virus. I don't want it. So I might make you one of them. If you're local to me, South Wales, I'll pass it through the letterbox. Or if you're further away, then I may send it through the post. Depends how much it's going to cost me. Because there's people, believe it or not, watching from America. They're so bored over there. They're watching the show. They can't get over it. There's people from Germany. Jeffrey Good, my mate from Germany. He was in school in Port Talbot, moved out to Germany. He's in a band over there now. So people all over the world are watching because they're bored stiff mainly. And when after finish watching me, they're even more bored. But what are we going to do? You can go on Twitch. I mentioned last night Twitch. Have any of you been on Twitch? It's a gaming channel, and there's thousands of games. Like people playing games, shooting games, driving games. There's even one last night. Driving a train game. I know there's people like anorexic or whatever they're called. There's people on there driving trains, and all they're doing is. And they've got a screen and it's going past you, and they're pulling into different places, but it's blinking. That's boring. So when there's not somebody on it painting, imagine that, watching somebody paint. That would be boring, wouldn't it? I hate painting myself, but imagine if there was a game where somebody's painting. I paint, right? I've got some friends that are very, how can I say, one in particular is a graffiti artist, very well known around the world. And through a bit of dialect back and forth, emailing him and phoning him, because I got his phone number, he's instructed me how to paint. I'm not brilliant at it, but hold on a second. Stay there a second, I'll get one of my paintings now, you can have a look at it. There we are. Who's that? Right, I painted that. It's on canvas. I was instructed how to paint it. Right, it's on a proper canvas. And I've done him, I've done Mr. Bean, and I've done a couple of other ones. But he instructed me how to do it. What paint to use. We've got acrylic paint. Right, he told me what paint to use, what brushes to use, or if you're you can use spray cans and do what he does. He sprays walls. Very famous person. And then I know another one in London then, Bambi. She's a very famous artist. She does a lot of graffiti around London, not so much now, because she doesn't want to get caught. You know, she's pushed the envelope as much as she can. She don't want to get caught because she's a very famous singer. I can't tell you who it is, but she's a very famous singer. In the charts all the time. Okay. So I know these people, they've given me advice, and I met them in person. It's just great that people that are so well known and they've got millions are willing to help somebody like me, right? James Aim is another guy. He does these Lego characters, and he came down to Port Talbot, the back of the rugby club, and done a Lego character on there, and then a garage around the corner, done one on there, right? He's another very famous street artist. So I know quite a few of them. I know another one in Austria called Tabby, and he's very famous as well in Austria, not so famous over here, but they all sell art, right? I've sold paintings like that, right? That one over there is an original, because I've done it. 400 quid. 400 quid, you say? God, that's expensive. It's not really, because it takes a long time to learn how to do it. Somebody has to teach me. I used to make signs and graphics in the past, right? Didn't used to paint the signs and graphics. I used to have a machine and I used to cut it all out, stickers, you know. I used to put the signs up. So I knew a little bit about art, but I couldn't paint to save my life. But when you're taught how to do it, it's not so hard then, you know. It's like you get a picture and you split it all up into inch blocks and then transfer that then onto a canvas in pencil, and then you know what part goes in what block, and then you just rub out the pencil, right? So you've got your outline, then you paint it then with acrylics. So, and that's how this one was done. Elvis. People love him. I like Elvis. Elvis's songs are brilliant, right? But this will be gone soon. People are inquiring about it. So there we are. So 11 o'clock, I'm back on you, and we'll we'll have the answers to the quiz. Okay? See you later, peeps, and be happy, be healthy, keep on singing, as Vera Lynn said.